Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.stampinup.net and welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to use the Abstract Beauty Suite and make this absolutely adorable card. Look at those hexagons. Aren't they fun? I incorporated in the Brilliant Wings butterflies. I love butterflies. But really what inspired me with this card was a little online tour that we took with Stampin' Up! And there was a beautiful wall there with hexagons and butterflies. It was just, it so inspired me to use this set, and I wanted to pass this wonderful card on to everyone and share what I did. All right, I'm going to take you to my little happy crafting corner over here, and we'll go ahead and create this wonderful card. Back in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about what I have used for this card. And actually, it's the entire Abstract Beauty Suite. Let's look at that in the catalog. There's the Hello Beautiful stamp set. There's the Beautiful Shapes. The adhesive back hexagons, I used 3 of the black ones in graduated sizes on this card. And I went and I used the envelopes, Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes. There's 10 cards with bases and envelopes, one of each of 10 designs. So they're every one different, which is why we're going to do the same design, but we're going to use something different. And, you know, a different card front. And then here is the ephemera pack, just to add some extra little something to it. And then here is the DSP. And the DSP comes in, they're trying out this size 4x6, which is the complete front of one of these cards. Let me show you that. Okay, they're 4x6. So here it is. I've used a lot of this paper. A lot of fun because it's specialty. One side of it is shimmery. But the entire, ooh, I used that one. The entire sheet, look at this gold foil. Let's just pull this gold foil out. Oh, I love that, right? The entire sheet will fit on, here's the envelopes that I have left, not many, really need another pack. And here are the envelopes, or the card bases. But if you wanted to fold this a little differently and even use that as the inside, okay, you can use this on the outside. It will take the entire front of the card. See, so there's a lot of different ways to use this, but you can even put this on the inside of the card to decorate the inside. That's always fun. Yeah, so, or, you know, you could cut your own cardstock. This would be like 8x6 scored at 4. That's all that this is, 8x6 scored at 4. And then you can use the entire front to go on this, you know, for the front of the card. So I think that that's a wonderful way of using your product, you know. And then, of course, here's the hexagons. We're going to use those. And the ephemera pack. This is just a lot of little odds and ends there, just to add to a card. So just a little reminder, remember the annual catalog is retiring. I sent out an email with the last chance list attached to it. So if you sign up on my email list below here, just drop that click on that show more button and a box will drop down and you can sign up on my email list. Constant Contact will alert me if you're new, and I will send you the email that this is that the PDF is attached to for what is retiring. I also did a video and I went through every single, this is not the one that I used, but I went through every single page, there's a video on it, and told you what was retired and what was staying. So, or carrying over, the best of my knowledge, I'll say that. Okay. So with this card now I used the Misty Moonlight, love Misty Moonlight, remember Misty Moonlight, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, Just Jade, all of those colors are retiring. So, and then I just got some gold foil and did my butterflies. Look how pretty that is on the inside, just allowing the stamp set and still with the hexagons and the ephemera pack to decorate the inside of the card. That really is fun. And that's what I did on the envelope. And then here's the inside, because the envelope comes like that, okay? So, because, you know, it's 10 different designs, okay, let's open this ephemera pack while I'm talking to you. I just had to change up my colors here just a little bit, and I realized I'm completely out of Magenta Madness paper except for scrap. Isn't that funny? Except for some scrap. I'm going to use this little sheet too, because I'm going to use, let me just punch that out. I'm going to use that blue one right there. So there's all kinds of little doodads here that you could use just to enhance your cards. Kind of fun, right? But the stamp set is fun also because it's a lot of shapes. Okay, now on the ephemera pack, I'm going to use this little banner right here. Okay, and so I'm just punching that out. We might as well punch these out while we have a second. And this leaf, I'm going to, and then this leaf right here. So I'm going to use those little elements right there in just a moment. Let me move that aside. And let's bring our card base in right here. I decided to use the one, of course, with Magenta Madness. I love pink. My favorite is pink and green together. So I take my bone folder and get that flat. And then I've already, for just the sake of time, and you know, when I do these videos like this, because I'm starting to do you know, a face-to-face, I'm not going to promise a Friday face-to-face every week, but I will say that that is what I'm working toward. So that's, and just a little crafting with you guys. I realized I wasn't doing, I do a lot of lives, but you know, and then with that, with my setup, it was hard for me to do face-to-face. So I decided to do some videos. And I'm hoping once a week, sometime during the week, you will see my face. So, and saying hello to you, and we will craft together. Okay? Here's my host code for the month of March, if you order from me, and especially from that retiring list. Okay, I have taken the dies. Let's look at these dies, the beautiful shapes. And I love hexagons. These carry over. And I've taken, like, there's 4 sizes right here of hexagons, okay, that will layer on top of each other. And I've taken these 2 right here, and this is what I've used. And I think I used this one on the inside. Also, yeah, I layered it like this. So these are the 3 that I used for the whole card, okay? And so there's circles here and other hexagon shapes and diamonds that you can piece together. Really kind of fun. If you like puzzles, and I love puzzles, this is a wonderful set for you. Okay, and then we have the Hello Beautiful stamp set. So I'm going to use some of these just wonky kind of shapes and make the inside of the card and the envelope. So that's fun, right? Okay, so here is what I did. I already cut these out, this beautiful paper. I love this paper. And I'm going to attach it to the front of the card. The nice thing about having a card base like this is, you know, a lot of the work is completed for you. I'm going to attach these with dimensionals. So I just, I love the colors in this paper pack. So pretty. Makes your cards look beautiful. And I'm just going to put 3 dimensionals are just fine on these hexagons, okay, just like that. And so when I do these videos like this, I will prepare my product. You know, a lot of times on the lives, I go ahead and I craft right with you. I cut everything out. But when I do these, they'll be just a little bit different. And just giving variety. Now, here's the smaller one. And we'll go ahead and put, I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on this one too. So hopefully you guys can tune in whenever you can. Just watch the video and enjoy a little crafting. Like I said, I really hope to be doing it on Friday, but sometimes I get a little busy on a Friday. You know, sometimes I have to go do some shopping, and I might make a doctor's appointment or something like that. So I'm going to place this one down here, and I don't want it up in all of the Magenta Madness. I kind of want to split the difference. right here, because we're going to make the banner here, okay? And I'm having so much fun playing with my new punch. Okay, and I'll show you that in just a minute. All right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to take, I have two pieces right here. This is Misty Moonlight, and it's 3 inches by 3/4 of an inch. Basic white, 2.5 by 1/4. I'm going to take my new punch. I love this, and this one's carrying over, and I'm going to use my flag here. I can finally make a flag without it looking so cattywampus like a 3-year-old did it. I just can't get the little tails straight. I don't know. So you put this in here, and the troughs are like 1/4 inch, 3/4, and then 1 inch. I'm using the 3/4 with the Misty Moonlight. I'm going to turn it over, make sure that it's flat up against here, and remember, this is 3 inches. And then I'm going to punch, and then I'm just going to turn it, and I'm going to put it back into that little trough right there. I'm going to hold it with my finger, and I'm going to make sure that it's straight here and lined up on that straight edge right there of the punch, and give it a punch. And they're perfect. I'm so happy with this. This is my new toy, okay? You can't help it, right? You get something new, and it works out really, really well for you. You love the way, you know, that it comes out. I'm just really excited about this. So now here, I'm going to use this one again, of course, and this one is 1/4 of an inch. And we're going to put it in this little trough. Okay, and this one is 2.5 inches, so I'm going to get to hold on to it there. And let's just make sure that it's in the center, and it is, and we're going to punch. So notice I took this one down by 1/2 inch, and that seems to layer quite well. So again, I'm going to put this in that little trough, and if it's off just a little bit, just kind of wiggle it around. There we go. It has to just, you know, fit into those little grooves. Now, I will say this much: when I cut these, if on your trimmer, if you stay just to the right of the dark line, let me show you that, because I noticed that with all of these. Okay, so let's just say that the width was 3/4, or let's just say it was 1 inch. Okay, so I make sure. Let me get my little pointer here. Where'd it go? Here it is. I make sure that I stay where that line is. I stay to the right, just so that I see the darkness of the line with no white, but just so that I see the darkness of the line, and it seems to fit in that trough just perfectly. Okay, so not really up on that line, but just to the right of it, just a tad. Okay, now let's go ahead, and I love this saying, "I miss your face." Isn't that cute? Where did I put my pad? Okay. I want to get the Stampin' Pierce mat here. And we're going to use Misty Moonlight and Magenta Madness. And I love this where it says, "I miss your face." It's just a sweet saying, right? Whether you're, you know, talking to somebody like on FaceTime, or you're doing a Zoom meeting, or, you know, anything like that. I miss your face. I just think it was just a cute little saying. I'm going to now take the little banner here of the ephemera pack. Okay, I want to attach this to here, and I want it to just kind of hang off a little bit. So right here, I'm going to put 2 glue dots. Oh, I'm about ready for another box of glue dots here. So right here, notice not all the way over, okay? I'm just going to place 2 glue dots. Oh, y'all, I am ready for glue dots. I always have a box ready. All right. Let's go ahead and pull that, and I'll put it right here, because I want to offset this little banner right here. Okay, so I'm just going to pick that up with the glue dots, And I'll tell you, I've learned this type of a little accent, or however you want to call it. I've learned this from doing my paper pumpkin. So that, you know, that's really fun. Now I'm going to take 2 glue dots back here. You always learn something from paper pumpkin. At least I do. You know, a little technique, a little layering, a little something. And if you're not familiar with paper, I talk like you all are familiar with it. If you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is a monthly card kit that you can receive from Stampin' Up. And of course, where the Show More button is, there is a link for that. So now I'm going to place this right here. And I'm going to just put it in the center. And look at how these, I love this, how these flags just look so great together. I'm so happy with my new toy. Okay, now we're going to put dimensionals back here. I mean, you know you love it when you get something and like it works for you better than you ever even thought, you know? So I'm really happy with that. So I'm just going to take some of these dimensionals here, and I use my edges. Pulled that right off of there, didn't I? And I'm just going to use these edges right here. And now let's bring in our card base, and watch how cute this looks. Right here. That Magenta Madness is so pretty with the, oh, I love it! Misty Moonlight. I miss your face. Very, very cute. Okay, now, I've already cut out my butterflies. These are just gold foil. I know you guys have gold foil. And I want to show you the Brilliant Wings. This is a set, okay? Now, this stamp set, a lot of people I saw when they first purchased it, they purchased 2 because they cut it apart to use individual butterflies, which I thought was fantastic. It doesn't matter to me. I ink up the whole thing, or I just ink up one butterfly and then cut it like that. Doesn't really bother me. I have a cup full of butterflies, look at them, that I just pull from when I want to quickly make a card. And that's where they come from, is right there. But now I got to show you these dies. This is amazing. This is like the ultimate butterfly set. So you have this to where it cuts out this entire stamp that's in here, okay? So you've got that. Then each and every individual butterfly has a detailed, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 butterflies. You have some, you know, like this cuts like little brick into the paper. Just cute, right? Just give it some accent, some hashtag looking things there. Well, it's really not hashtag, it's just lines. Now and then 2 more butterflies. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 butterflies. Wow. And then some little doodads here. Here's some circles that you can cut into the paper. And then the paper underneath kind of shows through. And then you could put your butterflies around it. Just a neat way to use butterflies. But these all layer. Everything layers. This is an amazing set. So if you like butterflies, I highly suggest this set. Brilliant Wings. As you can see, they are brilliant, right? Let me get my little mess out of the way here. I wind up picking up more and putting it down on the floor. Okay, now let's go back to our glue dots. And let's go ahead. And I'm going to take a glue dot, and I'm just going to roll it up just a little bit on here. And I'm going to place it right here on the butterfly's body. And then I'm going to take this one and let it fly this way. Cute. Oh, I just love it. Both of these, same thing. And I'm just going to roll that little glue dot up, put it on the body. There we go. And let this one fly the opposite direction. I have a little pieces back here that didn't come out. Okay, here we go. Get rid of those. And another glue dot. And I'll roll that up again. Stick it right there on the back of the little body. Cute. And go this way with it. Notice I used a glue dot, or you could use even seal, okay? I did not use liquid glue because liquid glue and any kind of a shimmer paper, any kind of a, like this gold reflective paper like this does not marry well together, let me tell you. It gets really smudgy, so we don't want that kind of an effect, right? Okay, let's go to the inside of the card, and we're going to do a lot of stamping on this. So let's move this aside and look at how both of the cards, let's look at this. Both of the cards are the same, but so different, right? Here where I used the floral background and here where I used a solid. I think they're both beautiful, really. So, okay, let's go ahead and I have the inside cut. I did Misty Moonlight. Like I said, I am totally out of Magenta Madness, but we used Misty Moonlight on the outside of this, and I'm going to use a Misty Moonlight hexagon. I have scraps of it left, so I'm going to use this just like that, okay? The little hexagon. Oh, I might have cut that hexagon a little bit bigger than the one that I have in the other one, but that's okay. We'll just do something different. So the inside here is, the Misty Moonlight is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. All your measurements are at the front of the video. And then the basic white is 5 1/2 by 3 1/2. These will go together in a little bit. Now, let's go ahead and take this just like that. And now with this card, the other one I used Bumblebee and Misty Moonlight. This one I'm going to use Misty Moonlight and Magenta Madness. So let's take this shape, and you could do this any way you want. There's no rhyme or reason to any of this, absolutely. I'm just going to go in the center here and a little bit of that going on, and let's see, let's get this one in Magenta Madness. This is just a larger blob. I don't know what to call them, they're just blobs to me. But okay, they're abstract shapes. Look at how vibrant that is. I love that. Now this little one right here, I want to take my Misty Moonlight and I want to stamp it off. So I'm taking the first generation of color off, and I want to stamp that right here. Give that just a little bit different look. You know, does this look like a face? That's funny, right? It's good. And now I'm going to take this little shape into Magenta Madness. I'm going to stamp it off, and I'm going to bring it right above here. Just like that. And let's see, then I'm going to take the, I love these. These little stripes are just wonderful. I'm going to do Misty Moonlight, like right off of the tip of that Magenta Madness right there. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to do Magenta Madness. I'm going to scooch over to the left around about 2 or 3 of those little lines, just to line that up, just like that. I cleaned it again, and now into the Misty Moonlight, and come over again to the left and stamp. Oh, I love it. And this is what I'm doing with the inside. I'm just putting shapes down. It has no rhyme or reason. Okay, let me see how this is way too big. So we have to rectify that situation. Let's just do it. I want a smaller one. Yes. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So we take our trusty mini in here. And remember, the mini's on sale right now before prices go up. And shipping's going to go up and everything. So remember, this is on sale. So if you were looking to purchase one, now is seriously the time. All right. Yes, that's it. I got a frame. How cool. All right. I wasn't even thinking about that, but yes, of course it cut out a frame. That's wonderful. Okay, now let's go ahead and stamp this smaller hexagon right here with So Happy to Know You. And I'm going to do that in Magenta Madness. So Happy to Know You. Right here. Wonderful. And now we're going to go ahead and put that right there on that hexagon. And that's the size that I really wanted. I'm going to use some Tombow. And we're going to decorate the inside of this card. I hope you're enjoying crafting a little bit with me. Or, you know, watching the video and just thinking to yourself, well, I have that set. Let me go ahead and make that card. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this together. Look at that misty moonlight with the Magenta Madness. I'm going to miss these colors. I'm really seriously going to miss these colors. Pretty. But I posted on my Stamping in the Valley's Facebook page. I posted the new in colors. I really think we're going to have a lot of fun with them. One of them reminds me of like a color that's toned down from Lemon Lime Twist. I'm going to put this on with Tombow. I like the inside of the card, of course, flat. So I'm going to place this here, and we're going to see everything up here. Okay. Cute. We're going to take this little... do I have one of these in... yeah. I can't help, sometimes I can't help it. These are just, oh yes I do. Let's see, okay, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to use the Misty Moonlight one. Do we want to use the Magenta Madness? Let's take a peek. Ooh. Let me look at that in the camera. And then this. This really stands out better. I think I like that. Okay, we'll stay with that. All right. I had to take a look at it though. All right, now let's go ahead and place these little guys down. So I'm just using this like a little flower, and then the these are gold on vellum. Gold on vellum. Oh, cute. And you know, here's the thing, that ephemera pack, you don't just have to use it with this stamp set. I'm going to put this on the front of this, and I'm going to stick it in here. This is going to help hold this down also. Help hold that little flower piece down. I'm going to stick it right here. I'm not going to go off of my card right there, the outside of it, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. A little glue dot right here at the base. Oh, whoops, I put it on the wrong side, right? I meant to put it on the, I want it on the front side. Okay, and then I'm going to stick that under there and tuck it in and let it kind of hang over there. Perfect! Just like that. Ah, I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and place this on the inside of the card with some Tombow. Here's our card base. Open that up. Put that right there. Oh, look how pretty. Wow. Wow. Let's look at that again. Nothing to wow. Nothing to wow. I love that. Now, if you think that these are stuck up a little bit, you can put a little glue dot underneath. Put it where the gold is, and I would almost recommend the paper pumpkin ones because they're very, very small. Or you could roll up a, you know, a regular size one, but if you wanted to. But I think it's okay because it's the inside of the card. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, let's get our envelope done. So I'm going to close this. Isn't it nice that we have a pretty envelope to match? And here I'm going to add Magenta Madness in, let me get my foam mat. I don't want to have anything not stamp. When it's photopolymer, you just need a little sponginess underneath it. And even a piece of cardboard would do. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to get this one in Misty Moonlight. And I'm just going to kind of come around that little splotch. Oh, that's so cute. Now we're going to take the stripes, I don't know what to call that, put Magenta Madness up top here. Good. Clean it off. And some Misty Moonlight right there. That's wonderful. I love that. All right, this is our card for today. So excited to make such pretty creation with a little help with cards and envelopes, right? Isn't that nice? These came out beautiful. Let me close this ink up and move it out of the way so I can slide my cards in, right? Here we go. Thanks for being with me. I appreciate it. Those are great. Look at our cards. Oh, they came out so wonderful. Using the cards and envelopes from the Abstract Beauty Suite. I love this. I miss your face. So there, okay, that's wonderful. I hope if you have this set, you will try to get into your craft space and attempt to go ahead and duplicate these cards. You can case any card I ever make. It's the greatest compliment I could ever have. I'll see you in just a moment. I had to jump back on real quick. I forgot the hexagons. I love the black hexagons on here. Just another wonderful product that comes in this suite. So I'm going to place these right here. The large, medium, and then small. So adorable. They really make the card look fantastic when you add them, don't they, with the gold butterflies. So again, here's our card for this week. Well, I make many cards every week, right? But here's one of the cards for this week. This one came out great. Wow. These just came out fantastic. I'm really quite happy with the results using the card bases and the envelopes. Very happy with that. All right, guys. Happy crafting. Thank you so much for taking part of your day out and spending it with me at my Happy Crafting Corner here at Stamping in the Valley. I really appreciate it. Look at these beautiful cards that we made today. This was the one that I started with, okay, with the Abstract Beauty Suite. And this is the one that we made on camera. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. I sure do appreciate everyone watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next week, and we'll put together another wonderful card. Thanks again for watching. Please go to your happy space and do as much happy crafting as you can.